I put in my 2 weeks but they want months worth of work in advance? I put in my 2 weeks and they are asking for content through December. Things are normally not completed this far in advance and I don't think I'll have enough time in the next 9 workdays to complete everything. I'm also a bit bothered. Some previous collateral that I made will continue to be used in perpetuity, which is fine. But I find it weird to make me do a ton of work way in advance for their gain. Other coworkers are not doing this work in advance. They're just trying to squeeze everything they can get out of me. Do not do more than 8 hours of work per day. Do not stay late or work on the weekend. Do not bend over backwards to get future work done. I'm sorry, that won't be possible, is your new refrain. I am putting in my 2 weeks. Okay, that's fine, we're gonna need 2 months of work out of you before then. Okay, fine, in that case I am gonna go pack up my belongings, and that 2 weeks has just become 20 minutes. Have a wonderful day. Ask for pay through December. Why would you want to bust your ass for a company you're about to leave? Just do your normal workload. You could ask your boss why they are doubling, tripling your workload when they know you are leaving. Or what? They don't provide a good recommendation? Very possibly won't anyway from how they operate. Screw 'em. I'd do as little as possible at this point. Or even less. Not your monkey, not your problem? Do the work on a normal pace. If it is ready, fine. If not a you problem. That's what you get for giving 2 weeks notice. Tell them, hell yes. I'm going to get it all done. Then don't do any of it. They can ask, but you don't always get what you ask for. That's their own problem. You did them the courtesy. Allows you to possibly get reference of the 2-week notice. If they are setting the bar at such a ridiculous level, you likely have no chance to get that reference anyway, so why try? Ha ha ha. You need to change your attitude. Whatever project they hand you, simply say okay and work on it at your regular pace. If the timeline for building a widget is 6 months and they're trying to make it due in 2 weeks, simply do 2 weeks worth of work. This means working a 40-hour week and updating your boss as you go. I was able to get the preliminary widget drawings and I scheduled marketing and accounting to look over the plans next month. What? Everything has to be done by next week. Quote, okay, I'll keep working on it. Then when Friday comes around, send your boss your progress and walk out without a care in the world. Sounds like they're setting themselves up for disappointment. And you're doing it why? They paying you until December? Show up. Do the bare minimum and be done in 9 days. I gave notice and my boss asked if I would work beyond starting my new job. I said I'm open to it. So I invoiced him for the prospective work at $300 per hour. Haven't heard a peep. They added a bunch more work and then moved up the deadlines on this work up by months. It also is like really creative, personal work, and I find it bizarre for them to use it when I am not there. My previous boss told them she'd do a bunch of things before he quit. He hadn't. That's how these higher importance projects fell into my lap, with no pay increase alongside the doubled workload. Of course. And now they contract him to do a bunch of stuff still. He hasn't been gone for more than 2 months. Wanting equals getting. I have 9 workdays. 72 hours. I will do as much as I can. But wanting an extra 3 months of content in 9 days isn't possible. Given that, what do you want me to prioritize? Quote, what they want is immaterial to you. I'm sure you wanted a raise and better working conditions but didn't get those. Hence why you are leaving. They'll get what they get from you. Their problems are not yours. Work what you did and nothing more. What are they going to do? Fire you? Seriously. If they tell you not to come back, oh well, that constitute you being laid off. Edit. And now say no to very indignity. Overwork and corp BSBC, you're leaving anyway. Do it. This is the way. Something similar happened to me at my last job. After I put in my 2 weeks notice, they ignored me for the first week and a half and then requested the equivalent of 2 months' work within the remaining 3 days. However, my boss was unaware that I had already spoken to HR when giving my notice and found out that it's the company policy to only confirm dates of employment for reference checks. So despite being a top performer for years, I wouldn't be getting a good reference. Knowing this, I smiled, nodded, worked at my usual pace and left at 5 p.m. on my last day despite the work being nowhere near done. I then ignored all of my boss's emails, calls, and texts about where the outstanding work was saved on the company server. Thank you all so much. I felt crazy for feeling so violated. I have worked so hard and weathered so much mistreatment from this employer. I was never believed in or given opportunities to let this specific area of work shine until others quit. Now they are desperate to take advantage of this particular skill set as long as they can. I'm concerned if I say no that I'll be called subordinate. They did take a few minor things away, but not enough to give me the time and energy these projects necessitate. That area of work is so personal and demands my greatest creativity. I'm already asked to do it in a packed office and answering phones while doing it. I'm not sure what I'll say other than it is an unreasonable amount of work and goes against my values to have my work used by others. I want them to succeed as it is a non-profit, but I just don't feel comfortable generating content that isn't just unattributed but that I won't be there to see utilized. They have always made me feel like I'm not enough. I have given them more than enough.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.